Hey, what's up winners? In today's video, I'm gonna show you everything you need to know before applying for American Express business cards. American Express have a great lineup of small business credit cards and a lot of them have some pretty great sign-up bonuses. It seems like nowadays you see a lot more credit card companies more focused on small business credit cards, so that's probably why you see better welcome bonuses and benefits compared to personal credit cards. So for people who are not familiar with how to apply for business credit cards, in this video I want to talk all about American Express business cards, what offers are available, what are the advantages of a business card, and what you should know before applying. Depending on your business expenses and your travel goals, that's really going to be a big determining factor on which card is the best fit for you. So right now there's 14 American Express business cards, but I just want to go over some of the ones that I think stand out. The Amazon Business Prime card. So this credit card is very similar to the personal Visa Prime card because you get 5% cash back at Amazon.com and Whole Foods Market when you have a Prime membership. You also get 2% cash back at restaurants, gas stations, and telephone services, and you also get 1% cash back on all other purchases. The biggest difference with this card compared to the personal Visa card is that instead of getting 5% cash back, you can choose to get 90 days interest-free on purchases that you made on Amazon Business, Amazon.com, Amazon Web Services, or at Whole Foods. So essentially, it's kind of like a net 90 account. Currently with this card, there is an offer of a $125 Amazon gift card once you're approved, and you also can get an additional $100 statement credit after you spend $3,000 in the 2% and 1% cashback categories within the first 3 months. But if you don't have an Amazon Prime account, you can always get the Amazon Business Card. This is very similar to the Prime card, but instead of getting 5%, you get 3%, and instead of getting 90 days, you can also get 60-day terms. So next up is the Marriott Bonvoy Business Card. At the making of this video, there is a current offer where you can earn 75,000 bonus points after you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months. So essentially, this is about 2 free nights if you want to stay somewhere like in downtown San Diego. With this card, there is a $125 annual fee, but they do give you a free annual night, so essentially you're just paying for $125 a year for a hotel stay. Also, if you spend more than $60,000 within a calendar year, you can earn an extra free night. With this card, you also get complimentary Silver Elite status, so if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, you can get the status matched up to Caesars Platinum, where you can get free valet if you stay at any Caesars Entertainment resorts. So the next card I'm going to be talking about is the Hilton Honors American Express business card. This credit card is currently offering a welcome bonus of 125,000 honor points after you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months. So with this card, you get Hilton Gold status, meaning that you can receive complimentary breakfasts when you stay at Hilton hotels. One thing that I do hate about this card is that unlike most hotel credit cards, they don't give you a free annual night. This card will only give you a free night unless you spend $15,000 or more per calendar year. On the bright side, this card does offer 10 free priority pass visits. And also this card does have a $95 annual fee. So next up, we're going to be talking about the Blue Business Plus card. So if you're looking for the best no annual fee American Express business card that also earn membership reward points, then this one is for you. So with this card, you earn 2 times the points on the first $50,000 that you spend annually and just 1 times the points after that. The thing about membership reward points is that depending on how you use them will be a big determining factor on how much they are actually worth. The worst possible thing you can do with membership reward points is to redeem them for cash back. Because when you redeem for cash back, each point is about 0.006 cents. So if you have 10,000 membership reward points, if you were to get that for cash back, that'd be only worth about $60. So to get the most value out of your points, you would either want to transfer them to travel partners or just redeem them for travel. Now let's talk about the American Express Blue Business Cash. This credit card is almost identical to the previous card, but instead of earning points, you earn cash back. So with this card, there's also no annual fee, and it gives you 2% cash back on the first $50,000 that you spend annually. Then after that, it will just be 1%. So if you don't like the complexities of transferring points and trying to maximize your points, then a simple cashback card is probably the best for you. Because no matter what, you know exactly how much cashback you have earned. So now we're going to be moving to the American Express Business Gold Card. So if you're looking for the best American Express business card with bonus categories that also earn membership reward points, then this card is probably for you. So at the making of this video, the Gold Card is offering 35,000 bonus points after you spend $5,000 on eligible purchases within the first 3 months. Unfortunately, with this card, there is a $295 annual fee. But on the bright side, the reward system is pretty good. They give you 4 times the points in 2 categories that you spend the most in each month, up to $150,000 in combined purchases every year. Some of the eligible categories include airfare purchases that you made directly from airlines, advertising, gas stations, restaurants, and shipping. The good thing about this card is that it's also an excellent travel card because you get 25% back in points after you book a flight using payable points through the AmEx Travel. So this card also offers $100 hotel credit that you can spend on dining, spa, resort activities when you stay at any of the hotel collection properties for at least 2 consecutive nights. Just keep in mind that this is a charge card, meaning that there is no preset spending limit, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have unlimited spending. Your purchasing power will adjust with the use of this card and other financial factors as well. So instead of getting charged on interest if you don't pay the balance in full, instead you get charged with late and penalty fees. So there's also a workaround that AmEx offers. So if you buy anything that's over $100, they have this feature called pay over time. So on anything that's over $100, you get charged interest on that. So next up, we're going to be talking about the Business Platinum Card. So if you're looking for the best American Express travel card with perks like lounge access, then this is probably the best one for you. But just keep in mind that there is an annual fee of $595, but there's a bunch of perks that can offset this amount. You do get a $200 annual airline fee credit, meaning that you can use this towards incidentals such as checked baggage. In addition to that, you do get a $200 Dell statement credit. But there's a little catch on how you can use this, because you get $100 for the first half of the year, then you get an additional $100 for the second half of the year. Even if you don't use Dell computers, there's a bunch of stuff that you can buy off the website, like headphones, mouse, or any type of computer accessory that you may need. So with this card, you also get hotel statuses at the Marriott and the Hilton. You also get access to a bunch of different type of lounges, such as the Centurion Lounge, Delta Sky Club, Priority Pass Lounge, and some others as well. Unfortunately, this card has lost some of its valuable benefits as of 2020, so just make sure that this card is worth it for you. This is what you want to know before applying for any of their business credit cards. So when you apply for American Express business cards, they don't count towards the Chase 524 rule. The main reason is that because these applications are typically not reported on your personal credit report. But just keep in mind that when you do apply for business cards, they will look at your own personal credit score for a personal guarantee. Meaning that if anything happens to your account, they will come after your own personal credit. But if you do get approved for the credit card, most business cards do not actively report to personal credit bureaus. The good thing about American Express is that if you're an existing American Express member and if you want to apply for another card, your credit won't be initially pulled, because they will use whatever data that they have on file first just to see if you're qualified. So if everything looks good and they want to approve you for the new card, that's when they will actually do a hard pull to confirm that there hasn't been any changes to your credit. So this basically means that if you do get a denial based on the existing information, this won't hurt your credit score. Based on my research and what other people are saying, American Express cards tend to be easier to get approved for compared to Chase or Citi cards. So if you don't have any business credit cards, American Express is a great place to start. Another thing to think about is that with most AmEx cards, they will only give you once in a lifetime sign-on bonuses. But this only typically refers to personal American Express cards. It is very possible to get separate sign-on bonuses if you have different businesses with different EIN numbers. Restrictions. So here's some food for thought before applying. Generally, you can only have at most 5 American Express credit cards at any given time. It doesn't matter whether they're personal or business cards. But also keep in mind that charge cards do not affect this number. So out of the cards that I mentioned, the gold and platinum business cards are the only 2 that are charge cards. They also have this rule where you can typically only get approved for at most 2 American Express cards within the last 90 days. But even though there has been some inconsistencies between applicants when it comes down to that rule. So now let's talk about how to fill out a business card application. So for those who already have a business card, they're probably familiar with the application process, but for those who do not, this is something that you need to know. I know it could be a little bit intimidating or scary to apply for your first business card, but even if you're a small business owner or a sole proprietorship, you should be eligible to get one. So when it comes time to apply for the card, these are the following questions that you must answer. A legal business name, business address and phone number, the type of industry, company structure, years in the business, the number of employees that you have, annual business revenue, your estimated monthly spend, and also your federal tax ID. This can either be an EIN number or a social security number. So now let's talk more if you're a sole proprietor and how you should approach this. So if you're not familiar with what a sole proprietor is, it's basically meaning that you're the owner of the business. So if you're a babysitter, you're the sole proprietor. The first thing that you should do for any credit card application is to answer everything truthfully. I think that a lot of people have some misconceptions about business credit cards, like they need to incorporate a business or have a separate office just to get one. But typically, that is not the case. You don't really need a business name. You can just use your name as a business. Your business address and phone number can be just your own personal information. Even if you just started, there's no shame in saying that your business is less than a year old. It's okay to have no employees and the main person that's working is just you. And as for the tax ID, you could always put down your own social security number. As a side note, you probably should sign up for an EIN number anyways because it's free and it's pretty easy to do so. I think that most people will be surprised on how easy you can get a business credit card. Final thoughts. American Express business cards can be a great addition to your wallet and your lineup. So hopefully you found this information useful, even if you haven't applied for a business credit card yet. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys give this video a like, because that would really help out the channel. If you want to learn more about credit cards and personal finance, come hang out with me some more over here.